Morning, all y'all. It's morning time. I haven't shaved. Been a long kind of weekend. Um, so I'm gonna do something that's gonna shock the heck out of a lot of people because they haven't ever heard me do this. Uh, how to begin? Xin kính chào quý vị. Tên tôi là Thái Dương bằng tiếng Việt. Khi tôi ở Cali Nam gần gần Sài Gòn mới tôi học tiếng Việt. Anyway, khi uh, khi tôi ở Cali Nam tôi có yêu một bạn gái người Việt. Anyway, a lot of Vietnamese girls. So I haven't tôi không có thể nói tiếng Việt nhiều nhiều lắm lately because I haven't used it. Right in Kentucky, there's no Vietnamese people that speak Vietnamese, and then here in Utah, most of the Vietnamese kids are Americanized, so they don't speak Vietnamese very well either. So anyway, I used to speak, read and write Vietnamese. I không có thể nói dạo này, but anyway, I got really involved in the Vietnamese community for a Utah boy from a poor family, totally, completely culturally ignorant when I moved to Southern California. And one of my funny things is a lot of people don't understand in Vietnam there's three different regions. You have the North, South, and Central. And one of my funny things that I like to do when I'm talking with somebody who's from the Vietnam is the thing I know is the central accent is the formal legal accent. The northern accent is the administrative accent, and the southern accent is for the people who like to go and party. Anyway, let's see if I got this right. In the northern accent, if you're saying where are you going, you say đi đâu đó, and then the southern accent is đi đâu đấy, and then the central accent is đi mô rửa. So there are specifically different ways. And when the way I learned to speak Vietnamese is I was self-taught. I bought a book, and tại vì các dấu dạy lắm và tôi không biết tại vì tôi thể nói giọng very well. It just came to me naturally, probably because I was highly motivated because I had a crush on a Vietnamese girl, and I tried hard for a long time to get together with her. But her family was a political family, and they were wealthy, and the Vietnamese will understand exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, lost track of what I was going to say. I got heavily involved in the Vietnamese community, and when Southern California, I went culture crazy. And I learned to speak a fraction of about 12 different languages, Korean, Japanese, Khmer. Khmer is the way you pronounce the Cambodian people's way. And Americans won't understand it because it's spelled Khmer, but it's pronounced Khmer. That's the Cambodians. I used to know some Thai, but I never use it. And Tagalog. I like the Philippine people because they get overly excited when you say magandang umaga, which is good morning. in Tagalog. I used to know how to count to 10 in Ilongo, but never used it ever. So anyway, that's a surprise. There's very few people that know me, that know that I used to speak Vietnamese in Southern California. And one of the weirdest things, and I'm not quite sure how it happened because I got really involved in the Vietnamese community, and Tân Tôi bằng tiếng Việt was given to me by one of the elder students. He was somebody important, and I'm not sure in what way, but he was highly respected, so he gave me the name Tai Dương, which means the sun rising in the east. From what I understand, it has a deeper meaning, but nobody's ever explained it to me. Southern California used to be an awesome place to be. It was benefited me. I'll do a different video on that, but Southern California used to be an awesome place, and a person could fix it if they went wrong in a different state. This is back in the early 90s. A person, if somebody went wrong in another state, they could go to California and start all over again and fix their life. When I was a high school dropout when I went to Southern California. I got my high school diploma, a real high school diploma. I went to junior college for free. I did everything to get my associate's degree. It was kind of like I guess you call it liberal arts, but I call it intercultural communication. Somehow, in the Vietnamese community, they elected me as the vice president of the Vietnamese Student Association at Orange Coast College. Nobody ever told me that I was in the election, and so I didn't know. What I ended up doing was interfacing with the college, because I spoke English and I could speak Vietnamese. So things kind of worked out well like that, but they never told me they elected me in, and I didn't know I was in league with the political class of the Vietnamese students, and of course being low self-esteem and a lot of other stuff going on. I grew up in a poor family. There's certain things that you don't learn in a family that's not activated as politically or socially. My mom was a single mom raising kids, and she barely graduated high school, and that kind of stuff. So I never learned any of those social skills, so I kind of screwed that up, and I have a lot of regrets about that. But anyway, it was pretty awesome. I ate lots of Vietnamese food. You could get a bowl of pho back then for like under $4, so I would have pho for breakfast every morning with lots of and oh my gosh, that was Vietnamese Vietnamese version of Campbell's noodle soup. I'm telling you, it's the best stuff in the world. And I ended up living in a 2-bedroom apartment with 10 Vietnamese people. We had gangsters living upstairs. We had regular people downstairs. We had one girl that was, she's very sociable. I'll put it that way. And it was a lot of fun. It's stressful at some points because the apartment complex I lived in was Latino and Vietnamese, and I was the only white guy. And everybody wondered, well, why in the heck was this white guy living with all these Vietnamese people? And like normal, I don't know why, but the people would come to our apartment to visit with me, and my neighbors were always trying to help with stuff, and it was pretty good times. And anyway, things kind of, I started working different jobs because that's a whole different story of what I had to say about what was good about California when I was there. So anyway, now you know I actually do speak Vietnamese, and this is just kind of an open ramble because I didn't plan this at all. I haven't shaved in 3 days because I don't have to. I'm not working. My normal days off. I am working. I had to get ready for work in about an hour. So, anyway, yeah, California was a pretty awesome place for me back in the late '80s and early '90s. A person could fix their life back then. Now, I don't know what it's like now because I'm not happy with California, and I'm kind of disappointed that it went the way it did. But you know, that's neither here nor there. I changed my life. So anyway, have a good day. Bye.